Are you done investigating? You realize now, don't you, that the girl's the only one it could be? Now come along quietly, Yatagarasu, K. Faraday. You're under the arrest for the murder of Manny Cochin. Mr. Edgeworth, please, you have to believe me. I didn't do it. I chased the fake Yatagarasu in here, and he was already. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you.
Hold it!
I'd like to help reduce the number of mistaken arrests in the pool makes. What is that supposed to mean? I believe I told you that K. Faraday is not the culprit of this crime. Very well, I suppose I have no choice. I'll show you just how foolish your claims are. Even your police confirmed that the Yatagarasu infiltrated the Balbanese embassy tonight. Utilizing the confusion caused by the fire, the Yatagarasu snuck into this embassy. Furthermore, this girl claims to be the Yatagarasu. And most importantly, other than her, there was no one else here with the body. Your reason for suspecting Kay is because you think she is the Yatagarasu. Exactly. But it isn't just me. She calls herself the Yatagarasu. Alright, look. How many times do I have to tell you? It was only to capture the fake Yatagarasu. Imposter or not, it matters not. Yatagarasu is a Yatagarasu. Very well, and I shall prove that Kay is not the Yatagarasu who killed Mr. Manny Cochin. Go ahead and try. Show me what the prosecutors of this country are made of. Probably just a key, because she would have no way to get it, right?
Objection!
Oh. Can't just present a knife on her. I mean, I feel like someone had to interfere with the body because the body's not badly burnt. That fire was pretty rough.
Objection!
No? Fine, I'll start pressing.
Hold it!
They may have confirmed it, but are you telling me that no one could catch the thief? If so, you're basically admitting that the Yatagarasu that committed the murder eluded us. Of course I chased after the Yatagarasu that entered the Balbanese embassy right away. That is also why I'm making this arrest right now. At the end of my long chase, there was only this girl. In any case, this is what I believe happened tonight.
Hold it!
The confusion caused by the fire. Are you saying that the Yatagarasu was not the arsonist who started the fire? A suspicious person in a long coat was spotted in the area. Officers in the area claim to have seen that person start the fire. Sounds like we have a phantom in our midst. Yeah? In a way, he could be considered a phantom with the way he randomly appears. Oh.
Hold it!
Just because she calls herself it doesn't prove that she's a killer. No, but it does give her a motive. Yatagarasu sent a card saying, "I will be there to steal your dirtiest secret." Furthermore, there are documents pertaining to some smuggling activity in this room. She obviously wanted to steal them. So she killed Mr. Kochin for the key. I see. The logic is very expounded. I expect to see less of Ancient Lang's secretary. However, the statement just now didn't sound right. It might have an opening I need. Yeah. The Yatagarasu stole this knife 7 years ago.
Objection!
Agent Shina, I regret to inform you, but there is a flaw in your logic. Oh. Even if you claim that she is the killer in the Yatagarasu, I'm certain that securing the smuggling documents is not the motive behind the murders. The key to the safe in this room was found on Mr. Kochin's body. Furthermore, the Yatagarasu would not be so stupid as to leave without the documents. By the simple fact that the documents were still safe and were locked when we looked. It's obvious that the killer's target was not the safe at all. Then perhaps she didn't know Mr. Kochin had the key on him.
Objection!
If that's the case, then why would she have needed to kill him? Because I can think of no reason for her to kill him if she had not known that fact. Need reason? All of this is simply our conjecturing after that fact. It's entirely possible that she was accidentally killed him when she was sneaking in. Pretty sure from the wounds it was multiple stabbings. That's not accidental. That's very much not accidental. Perhaps she didn't notice the safe second compartment before returning the key. But the fact still remains that Mr. Kochin was stabbed to death.
Objection!
But you have no definitive proof that it was Kay who committed the act. Actually, I do. I saw her holding a knife she used on the victim with my own eyes. What? Allow me to tell you a bit more about the evidence so that they'll put her away behind bars. So Kay was holding a knife. Why? The knife wound on the body is consistent with the blade of the knife. The knife with the butterfly handle is the murder weapon which the killer was holding. I assume she obtained the knife from the display rack and used it on the victim. Nope. The knife is part of a 3-piece set which has a design like no other. The evidence and testimony all points to that girl. There is no counter-argument. You have to attach a handle to it. She wouldn't have just taken a knife from there and stabbed. There has to be a handle put on it. Where did she get the handle then? That's your definitive evidence. You see now that she is definitely the killer, right? No, Mr. Edwards, you gotta believe me. She is wearing gloves, too. Like, she's wearing gloves, so you can't say there's fingerprints. I saw a suspicious person with a long black coat outside the embassy, I swear. And you came in here because you were chasing the suspicious person. That's right, I ran into the office because I was chasing after that person. But when I entered the room, it was pitch black. I couldn't see a thing. I felt something on the ground next to my foot, so I turned the lights on, but then... Ah! Who's there? This is... I came into this room upon hearing the girl scream. When I saw her holding a knife, I immediately restrained her. So the object Kay felt at the feet on the floor was the murder weapon. had a knife analyzed right away, but we failed to find anyone's prints on it. But the suspicious person in black who came in this room before me. You continue to insist there was such a person, but if there was, where'd they go? And I don't know. But I know they came in here. That sounds like the desperate excuse of a suspected killer, not a trustworthy testimony. You understand, don't you? We can't trust this girl's words, Mr. Edgeworth. She has a point. Even if Kay's words are the truth, but shows that they are with some solid evidence. Mr. Edgeworth, I really didn't... Kay, don't worry. You didn't do it. There must exist a way for me to prove that. Still not giving up, I see. In that case, try to counter my argument if you can. Don't worry. I can and will. Well, this doesn't specify about the handle. There's a lot of skilled detailing on this handle. It would appear that the handle of this knife is removed. I guess some people can change them whenever they feel like it. Sounds fun, sir. I don't think people remove the handle just for fun, detective... This is what it took Mr. Cochran's life. Some of his blood is still on the blade. Well, I've been a detective for 7 years already. I've seen a lot of weapons in my day. But knives are what I used to kill, always the hardest for me to bear. Yes, unlike guns, this is the one weapon where you're likely to find the victim's blood on it. Yeah, just like how this one practically drenched in it, huh, sir? Like that, it looks like the blood managed to miss the handle somehow. Yeah, I definitely think that's the problem. I think if we take the blade off, the cover off, I think that's gonna be solid enough.
Objection!
So the murder weapon was a knife with a butterfly design on it. But is that really the truth? What are you getting at? I'd like for you to take a look at this. There is blood on the blade, and yet not a speck of blood on the handle. This signifies that the knife at the time of the crime is a different handle attached to this blade. The knife that Kay was holding had its handle switched and was in fact not the real murder weapon. It wasn't the real murder weapon? This knife can be taken apart. Shall we give it a go? As you can see, the Balbany's knife has now been dismantled into 2 parts. The killer must have pulled the murder weapon out of the victim's body. Proceeded to swap the knife's original handle with this butterfly one. It was all to create the illusion that Mr. Cochran was killed with a butterfly-themed knife. This should clear up any and all suspicions surrounding Kay. At least it should, but she's probably going to come up with more bullcrap to accuse her again. Your argument isn't airtight yet. How so? It's possible that the girl herself is the one who switched the handles.
Hold it!
Don't be ridiculous. For what purpose would she do such a thing? I don't care to know how criminals think. The way they view the world is beyond the comprehension of a normal person like me. You are not normal. You are most definitely not a normal person. Yeah, there's no blood on Kay either, so like there's blood on the blade. Kay, she would have gotten some on herself. Like, it's just so many problems with this. Therefore, I wouldn't put anything past them, no matter how odd it seems.
Objection!
The juice is right there in front of you, and this knife will show you the way. You will come to see that Kay is not and could not have been Mr. Coatling's killer. Guess I got the flower mark on it. What's this mark on here? It's a mark of flower. I assume you know what this means. Yeah, because it should be a butterfly. If it's from that set, it should be a butterfly. Butterflies rest on flowers all the time to drink their sweet nectar. And so they do. However, would this butterfly really drink the same nectar of this flower? The answer is clearly not a chance. That proves the relationship between the flower and butterfly and this flower.
Take that!
You can't be serious. It appears that you've made the connection. The flower on this blade is designed after a certain country's national symbol. That's right, the Kingdom of Alabast. In other words, this blade is from the Alabast ornamental knife. This part of the knife handle has the Balbast national symbol of the butterfly on it. Therefore, it is undeniably Balbanese in origin. But as we both know, you can't kill someone with just a knife handle. Incidentally, when exactly did the murder occur, Agent Shina? After the fire had broken out? That's right. Kay entered the Balbanese embassy after the fire had taken place. Furthermore, she had not been to the Albanese side of the building before then. On top of that, not a single person passed between the two countries during the fire. Which means that Kay could not have transported an Alabastian object over there. This makes it impossible for who to be the true killer. Well, way to go, Mr. Edgeworth. What a great victory. Huh? Hey, why is everyone so quiet? I'm happy we got this far and cleared Kay's name. What worries me now is what will happen next.
Objection!
What is the meaning of this? An Alabastian knife here? Do you mean, how did this find its way to the Republic of Babal? It didn't just find its way over. Rather, we should focus on how it was smuggled over. You know what? My brain hurts thinking about it while we're just standing around. Think while you're on the run? Now that's the way of a real great thief operates. Okay. Oh, thanks a bunch, Mr. Edgeworth, for proving me innocent, I mean. You believed in me the whole time, right? Tell me you did. Not really. What? Come on, you don't have to be shy about it. Your argument is still not airtight. Would you care to elaborate? I understand now that the girl didn't commit the murder. However, there's still a possibility that she is a Yatagarasu. That again? Look, how many times do I have to explain it to you? I'm the real Yatagarasu. It's not like the fake one going around setting fires, okay? Whether you're the real deal or a fake, it doesn't really matter. All I have to say is this. I have my suspicions that this girl is the one who started the fire. Really?
Objection!
Preposterous. On what grounds do you suspect her of such a thing? The fact that she calls herself a Yatagarasu, that in itself is most elegant proof. Her saying that she's Yatagarasu is not proof. It's not. That's absolutely nothing. So, just going by Shina's logic here, I could go around saying I'm an arsonist, and I could just be arrested like, oh, he said he's an arsonist, so we gotta arrest him. He's a criminal. Same thing. Like, just because I can call myself an arsonist doesn't mean I am an arsonist and I am a criminal and need to be arrested. The pieces don't click. They don't connect. Miss Shina, yes. I have no intention of taking back any of what I've said. I am the great thief Yatagarasu, and I refuse to allow some impostor to claim the name as their own. The path of justice that my father pointed me toward, I will walk it as best I can. It's not good to be so stubborn. I hope you can understand that. Thanks a lot for your concern, Miss Shina. Let me share something with you as a token of my appreciation. The sunglasses totally do nothing for you, so I'll steal them from you next time, okay? What? Well, I guess we better get going. Going? To where? To the Kingdom of Alabas. If we don't go, we won't know for sure, right? I suppose not. We won't get anywhere simply by standing here thinking. To see where the Alabastian knife came from, we'll have to pay the Alabastian embassy a visit. Let's go, Miles Edgeworth. You are my subordinate. I will not tolerate you bringing the investigation to a halt. Understood. Oh, good grief. Count off. One. Shifu, 99 calls. So all 99 members are most likely here and accounted for, sir. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Second number one from my right. Sir, yes, sir. Here, birthday present for you. What? Shifu, I did not know you knew all of our birthdays. What a kind heart you have, sir. You're more man than we'll ever be, sir. I'm sorry, but it's not my birthday. Langzhi says, a club who disrespects others soon feels the disciplinary bite of an elder. That present isn't for you. It's for your younger brother's wife's younger brother. Huh? Tell him I said hi and happy birthday, won't you? Yes, sir. Shifu, I can't believe you remembered that much about us, each of us. Shifu, I'm so moved today. I can't stop crying. I should probably leave them to their alone time. Alright, meeting's over, everyone. Head to your post. Dismissed! Sir! Yo, what were Yo, were you guys there the whole time? I've got a call from Shinna. She's already filled me in. It sounds like you're on to get my way again. I have absolutely no intention of interrupting your investigation. I simply request that you grant me permission to investigate the Alabastian embassy. And what if I say no?
Objection!
Agent Lang, this man is my subordinate. And I have received permission from the ambassador. He is to be extended the same rights. Sorry, sis, but it's not that simple. Alabasta has the strictest immigration regulations in the world. Or don't you know? Even among my elite men, only half of them were admitted into the country. Besides, the more cooks in the kitchen, and we might spoil the soup, if you get what I mean. How dare you make such assumptions? Don't take this the wrong way, but I thought I was in charge of the Alabasta, Miss Von Karma. Look, try to understand, okay? Things over in Alabasta are a bit of a mess right now. What do you mean, a bit of a mess? No one told you? We had an incident in Alabasta as well. This is what we call a decision based on the investigation, Mr. Prosecutor. Look, Wolfie, just let us in already. Is there a problem, Agent Lang? Not really. Just having a discussion about whether or not to let these guys in. Ambassador Alba, I ask that you please allow these people to join the investigation. Having a debate about my country. I'm terribly sorry for placing good people in that kind of situation. It's all because I lack the strength to govern as well. Please, it's nothing of the sort, Ambassador. You weakling, Kukurus, curse your fertility and ability to change on your country. What are you? The same is investigating conducted in my country, have been under Agent Lang. And it is my judgment that in order to minimize disruption in the investigation, to leave everything up to Agent Lang. There, you see? Oh, no way. Ambassador Alba, I ask you to please reconsider the limit to Alabas. What's that? My very own secretary has been murdered in the Balinese embassy. And he was apparently caught up in some very shady dealings completely unbeknownst to me. So I ask for your cooperation in our investigation. These aren't much, but I hope we can cover your travel expenses to Baba someday. Alright, I get it. Alright, I get it. Even if you beg Ambassador Baba, I still have to give the final okay anyway. Alright, you hear that, Mr. Edgeworth? We're in. Not so fast, my little crow girl. You're still a witness in the Baba murder. So I'd like you to please stay here in the Republic of Baba. Detective Gumshoe, please take good care of Kate for me. Yes, sir. Sounds good to me. The fewer troublemakers, the better. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes. So I want to ask you for a while now, but that lady over there, who is she? That lady over there, is she who I think she is? Oh, that's right. I didn't introduce the two of you yet. Franziska von Karma, the prosecutorial prodigy. It's nice to see you again. Oh, I knew it. You're the whip lady. You may address me as Miss Von Karma. Miss Von Karma, I leave the investigation of Alabasta in your hands. Thanks. Rest assured, I will escort both the smuggling ring and the Yatagarasu. The smuggling ring, huh? Perhaps I should ask Francisca a bit more about them before we head into Alabas. I mustn't forget to thank Ambassador Paleno for all that he's done for me. You've made so much progress in your investigation in such a short period of time. It is truly amazing. Agent Hicks, whose help I requested, was cut down before he completed his task. There is no room for further failure in my perfect investigation. In spite of that, I believe you were able to obtain some insight into the ring, correct? It was nothing. I simply made detections based on a smuggled item I was following. You mean the Balbany's ink? But why is there restrictions on export of Balbany's ink to begin with? That's classified Interpol info.
Hold it!
Francisca, as your subordinate, I am part of your investigation now. Don't you think it would be beneficial if I was as well informed as you? Point taken. Very well, I'll fill you in. Recently, we discovered some very well-made counterfeit bills circulating in Zinc 5. Counterfeit bills? Yes, as you may have deduced. The counterfeits are being made with Baba's special Balbany's ink. And it's virtually impossible to distinguish bills made with Balbany's ink from the real ones. Thus, it was only natural for Interpol to keep an eye on the Republic of Babal. That's where this document comes into play, correct? Correct. Mr. Cochin was smuggling large amounts of Balbany's ink. Furthermore, he was charged with running the embassy's printing equipment. That's all the evidence I need to know that he was the head of the smuggling ring. I don't think so. I definitely think it's not him. It's definitely going to be someone else. However, there remains one tiny problem. Let me guess, you still have yet to find the counterfeit bills or the smuggled ink. Yes, and while we're listing things, I might as well add the counterfeit plates to the pile. Since we haven't been able to locate any of those items in Balbany's embassy, we're looking into the Alabastian embassy next. It doesn't matter where they're hidden. Mark my words, I will find them. Are these the same bills that Mr. Amano had? Is it possible that the bills Mr. Amano was flashing and had with him all the time were counterfeits? He never actually had all that money, they were all fake? Ambassador Polito, I am in your debt. No, it's nothing. Because it's all I can do for you, I'm afraid. I only ask that you please bring Manny's killer to justice. I will, Ambassador. On my honor. Wow, you're sensational. You really piqued my curiosity. I know they aren't much, but I am giving them to you wholeheartedly. Oh my god, stop. No, that's quite alright. Oh, well, how about this then? Oh? He's giving us ink? And what exactly is it? It's fountain pen ink. Known as Balbany's ink. It's made exclusively in Babal. This is Balbany's ink. We make it from white crystal oil, which is mined through the mineral mines. Please accept this ink. One dip of your fountain pen in this, and you can write for hours on your organizer. How fortunate for me. The ink in my pen just happened to have run out. I will gladly accept your gracious gift. Ooh. Great, wonderful. I guarantee you that writing with our ink is an unforgettable experience. And since we don't export it, if you run out, you're always welcome to come and visit our fair nation. Talk about cornering the customer along with the market. Well, shall we get going? What's wrong, kid? I didn't get permission to enter Alabas. So we're gonna go gather whatever info we can over on the Bobbini side, okay? Oh wait, I'm counting on you two. Right, and I'm counting on you and Miss Von Karma to sniff out any clues in Alabas. Oh, and Mr. Edwards, if you happen to come across my phony, let me know, okay? You tell me, I'll run straight over no matter where you are. I'll let you know when the time comes.